Hey there, it's Joe from Oops All Games here, and welcome to our review of the big launch title for Nintendo Switch 2, Mario Kart World. As things go around here, this review was written and adapted for video by me, and of course, all gameplay you see here has been captured on Nintendo Switch 2. So, rev up your engines and let's get started. It has been over 10 years since the last new Mario Kart game released for home consoles. Mario Kart 8 and 8 Deluxe, released in 2014 and 2017 respectively, have been played by fans front and back. Fans know every little detail about the game, from knowing where the best shortcuts are to any hidden Easter eggs across the 96 tracks in the game. Now in 2025, Nintendo fans have a brand new entry in this iconic series to enjoy to our heart's content. Mario Kart World is the name this time around, and even upon first glance, it's clear to see why. Every single track in the game is interconnected with each other in this grand world map, and the game lets you know about it every chance you get. From all three big modes of the game, the world is an integral part of your experience. Starting off is the one mode most racing games have, Grand Prix. Typically in games past, you go from track to track via a loading screen and a little bit of magic. But now, no more hand-holding. You want to get to the next track? Get there yourself. It gives the world a big sense of interconnectivity, showing how you really can drive from one track to another, no problem. I'm personally a fan of the concept, however there is one thing I'm not too fond of with this inclusion. While yes, driving from one track to another is neat, because it's all included in the actual race in Grand Prix, you're not spending too much time on other tracks for super long. You spend at most a lap on the actual track before being shoveled over to the next one. It's not a super big deal, but it does cause everything to blend together, causing some tracks to be forgotten about. It's such a shame because these tracks are absolutely astounding. From the completely revamped retro tracks to the brand new entries, every single one of these have some merit to keep me wanting to come back to them. Boo Cinema and DK Spaceport are some of the new standouts to me, and while I won't spoil what it looks like, this rendition of Rainbow Road has quickly become my favorite in the series. Even the returning tracks like Moo Moo Meadows and Dino Dino Jungle feel completely refreshed, feeling reworked for this new open concept and not just being labeled as old courses. But worry not, as the Grand Prix isn't the only way for you to experience these tracks. Two other modes have made their series debut, each of which being worth their own discussion. First up is Knockout Tour. This mode has you traveling through a series of 6 tracks, all in a conquest to stay in the race. After each checkpoint, if you don't place at a certain threshold, you get eliminated from the race. It's a non-stop frenzy from start to finish, and while I end up driving by a lot of the detail in this mode as well, I found myself enjoying this mode more. Grand Prix has always felt like a way to get yourself familiarized with the tracks and see how skilled you are. Knockout Tour is putting your skills to the test, which makes things more unpredictable and exciting. But in all this racing craze, what if you wanted to slow down a bit and enjoy the scenery? Well, that's where free roam comes into play. There's no structure, no competition, not even many other racers in the picture. Scattered across the world, there are optional missions you can do. While this brings back a little bit of that mission mode charm from Mario Kart DS, you don't necessarily get anything out of doing them outside of a few stickers that you'll never see. There's no checklist of which ones you have or haven't done, there's no progression system of any kind, it's merely just something to do while you're out exploring. I can't say I necessarily don't like this inclusion, as I'd rather have it in the game as it is than not have it at all, but it feels like something's missing from the world. Things just feel kind of empty, even though that isn't the case. Free roam is a neat little inclusion, but having a group of friends together to roam the world with definitely gives this edition more value as opposed to going at it solo. And that can really be said about every other mode in the game. Grand Prix and Knockout Tour, while fun experiences on their own, are simply more fun with friends. And that can also be said for Battle Mode. This time around, the Battle Mode feels more like how it did on Wii U rather than anything else. Because everything's connected and nothing else really changes, you're once again handling Battle Mode on actual tracks. Balloon battle next to cows, once again. However, because of the width of each track being increased to accommodate for 24 racers, this feels a little bit better. There are certain battle-specific tracks that get incorporated into a larger track like Big Donut, but those are few and far between. While battle mode isn't super offensive this time around, it definitely isn't something I'll willingly boot up on my own anytime soon. But we can't talk about this game without mentioning the incredible soundtrack that comes with it. This whole thing feels big, giving complete refreshes of songs from the retro tracks, bombastic new scores for the new tracks, and dozens of updated recordings of songs throughout the entire Mario series. From other Mario Kart tracks like Baby Park, to the ending song in Super Mario World, to even the blissful Gusty Garden Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy, there's so much to hear. The lack of any kind of song selection in a menu is heartbreaking, but here's hoping a future update remedies this. Overall, while Mario Kart World has its issues, the good bits stand out way more than any nitpicks I may have. Each and every mode in this game is a blast to play with friends, making this one of the best console launch titles to date. Now, is it $80 good? That's more of a case-by-case basis, but if you're cool with the price, you're sure to have a great time with this title. If you're interested in playing Mario Kart World for yourself, it's available right now on Nintendo Switch 2. And that has been our review of Mario Kart World. But of course, we want to know, have you played this latest game in the series? Which mode is your favorite? Head on over to the comments section and let us know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on all things Oops All Games and Fox, Illinois.